I'm a noble person and I don't cheat, like I don't lie and I don't steal, and like I hate cheating. Like anybody who has to cheat, ew. So this would be odd. Like I thought, you know, what if I'm a dirty player? Like a really dirty player. Like there was a time this last bout when I was really pissed at misconduct and I just grabbed her by the arm. We were jamming together and I grabbed her by the arm and swung her around and slapped her face down on the track. And you know, that's illegal. But I really enjoyed that move a whole lot.
The Lone Star Rollergirls are like a cross between a sorority and a gang.
You can separate these two with a crowbar. And don't forget to tip your bartenders.
It's like we're a bunch of chicks that this is the only like organization we won't get kicked out of.
And my mama said, this much weight you will lift.
And all we want is for women to have an outlet. Like that's the main point, is for women to be recognized. We push the limits, you know what I mean? We're not just mothers, teachers, business owners, lawyers. We're badasses, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean?
Now you're back.
Oh, make me oh.
See, I've got this game determined who wins the championship.
I'm a painter, I'm an artist, and for a day job, I do computer geeky stuff.
When I was little, I was the biggest tomboy. My mom would dress me in all sorts of cute little things, and immediately when I went outside, I'd take off my shirt and play with boys.
I've always been into extreme sports. I'll try anything and everything.
I'm an accountant for a nonprofit, so this is a good outlet for me to get out and just be a little bit aggressive.
I've been in Austin since '98, so like 6 years. I work in the technical field. I do computer technical support. The toughest part about being in roller derby is definitely the time commitment, because it's like a second full-time job. I lost my job because of roller derby. I mean, I lost my husband.
Your team won it!
I started taking a lot of time away from him and couldn't handle it.
Having an outlet, which is physical, is extremely important.
You know how it started, right? It started in 2001 with a party that was happening right down here, downtown.
Rollergirls in particular that basically got it jump-started.
I mean, it hadn't been really done well, like as a real sport, since the 70s, so it really took off.
And they were like, well, what the fuck? We did all this work. You know, why don't we just keep doing it and start a roller derby league?
And so they took that and they built 4 teams and they recruited and they did the whole thing. Like, they really made it happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, you got to do that. Should I just say no?
There's a duality. You're a woman, you're strong, you're out there and being a warrior, but you're also sexy and female, and it's this duality that I don't think you can find in other sports.
I mean, we all get caught up in the career and all that, but in this group we're all equal. We all have to share in the work. We all get to share in the fun, and it's made us kind of it's a totally equal society.
There we go.
You water flames, baby.
These are some amazing girls that are involved in this league, and it's always hard to find really cool women that are, you know, are true to themselves and true to you.
I get so scared, you know, it's like, I'm scared. I'm real scared. Wow.
And all skaters to the track. All skaters to the track.
The rules of roller derby are, there's 5 girls on each team, 1 jammer for each team. 4, the rest of them are blockers. Basically, the jammers try to make it through the pack while the blockers try to
block them.
Cause you can't, and you don't stop.
Oh, in the meantime, each blocker is trying to take you down.
There's no straight out tripping. Elbows can't go upwards.
I have a dislocated finger and I had this tooth busted out, so this was kind of painful. It's kind of annoying.
I had this huge hematoma on my left ass.
A metal rod put in there. Here, look, I got my tooth.
These are my x-rays from my recent surgery.
If you can separate these two with a crowbar.
So if tempers are flaring and someone needs a penalty to calm down, sometimes you just figure out a penalty to set them out.
We have a major penalty on Lux and genocide, same penalties on Chingona and Roca for unnecessary openness.
There's a penalty wheel, kind of like Pat Sajak and the Wheel of Fortune, and we spin it, and there's a bunch of different penalties on it, and some of them are spank alley, pillar fight, arm wrestling, 2-lap duel, and then there's a jumping duel.
That's our common link, is we're all extreme women, really.
I'll tell you, I trained harder for this than I have for any other sport I've been a part of.
That's my job. You're a badass, and you're better than you think you are. If you're smart and sexy, you're unstoppable.
A lot of the guys that I know think that this is just too violent for women to do. It's just too violent for anyone maybe to do, and they don't enjoy that. And what I say is, you know, you're missing all the fun, man.